Who said you need a laser printer to apply foil? In this tutorial, I'll show you how you can create foil cards easily and affordably using just your inkjet printer. A special trick that will surprise you. Don't miss this innovative technique that will transform your stationery projects. Give your cards a unique foil touch without complications. You can use this technique to personalize cards for any occasion, such as weddings, birthdays, Mother's Days, Christmas, etc. For this project, we'll use the Canva platform where we'll create an elegant and fully customized designs for our cards. Then we'll need a color inkjet printer. Yes, no laser printer. As for the paper, you can use matte or glossy photo paper or even printable cardstock in the color of your choice. The important thing is that it's compatible with your printer. We will also use DTF film with foil. And to ensure the foil adheres properly, we'll need DTF powder. I will be using Yamation DTF powder, which comes in 3 textures: fine, medium, and coarse. For this project, I recommend using the fine or medium powder for best results. We'll also need parchment paper to protect the design during heat application, a heat press or a home iron to transfer the foil to the cards, an oven or heat press to cure the foil design, a heat-resistant firm pad, a guillotine or paper cutter to cut our cards, and finally a lint roller. In the video description below, I leave the links to all the products used in this tutorial. Now that we have everything ready, let's start with the most creative part, the design in Canva. To work with the design, I'm going to use the free online platform Canva. Here I have some examples of what we'll be working on. We go to Canva's homepage and select Custom Size. Then instead of pixels, we change it to inches or centimeters if you prefer. Here we'll enter the measurements. My cards will be 5 by 7 inches. Then click Create Design. Next, go to the Design tab and type the type of invitation or cards you're looking for. In this case, I'm looking for quinceañera invitations. So Canva shows us the templates in its gallery. For example, I'll select this one. Here we can modify the info and leave it as it is or keep editing as we like. I'm going to modify it. For example, I don't like these flowers, so I'll remove them. Then I'll select the entire card and change its size. Then place it in the center, making sure it's centered. You see those lines? That means it's centered. I'll search for other flowers to place around it. Go to Elements and I'll look for some pink peonies in watercolor. I'll type watercolor pink peonies. I'll select Graphics, but if you want more realistic flowers, go to Photos. I'll go to Graphics and look for some pretty pink flowers. Here is one I love. It's watercolor. I'll rotate it and resize it because I'll place it at the top of the invitation. Then I'll keep adding more flowers to create a bouquet or garland with the same style. To send them to the back, select Position and click Send it to the back. Now I'll add some eucalyptus leaves. There are so many beautiful free options here, but if you pay the membership, you will have access to all the designs and fonts. I already added the design that will go at the top of the card. Now I'll add a silhouette of a princess. Same way we search for flowers, search for silhouettes. I'll use a very cute one and place it at the bottom corner. I'll change its color because that silhouette will be printed using foil paper. So I'll choose a color similar to foil. Now I'll add another flower at the bottom right corner. There we go. Next, we'll edit the text. For example, here I'll write quinceañera but with a larger font. I'll delete this and just keep the part that says honoring. Then I'll click the T and choose a larger font size. This is just an example of how to design the cards, but you can create them for weddings, birthdays, Mother's Days, Christmas, etc. Now I'll change this text to a bolder font by clicking here. This one looks good because it's bold, and I want it bold since it'll be printed with foil. I'll change the color so we don't get confused. Then keep modifying or adding more information as desired. For example, I'll add a name, write it in lowercase, and use a script font. Also changing the color to match the design. Once we finish the card design, we're going to duplicate it 3 times. On the first one, we'll leave the original design. On the second, we'll remove the foil layer and leave the rest. On the third, we'll remove everything except the foil layers. We'll download this design to our computer but return to Canva to keep working on it. Click Share, Download, select PNG, and change the size from 1 to 2 for higher resolution, if you have that option. Now click Download. It might be downloaded as a zip file, so you'll have to extract it. Then go to Canva's homepage and create a new canvas. Set it to inches and make it 11 by 8.5, letter size. Click Create Design. Then go to Upload, Upload Files, open the folder with the designs, select and upload. You'll see them in your Canva gallery. Now insert the color design and change its size if needed. I'll make it 5 by 7 inches. Then right-click and duplicate to print 2 per page. Now add another page and place the foil-only layers here. Change its size to 5 by 7 inches too. There it is. You could print 2 per page or more. You could also print the text and silhouette separately. I'll show you that next. After resizing, go to Background Remover, then delete the text and go back. Do the same for the silhouette. You could also copy it from the original design, but remember the silhouette is already cropped for the corner position and the original is not. So I think this way is easier. Then duplicate until you have several on one page. This way we can print multiple on one page and not waste any foil. We're going to print them, but before that, one more step. The layers that we're going to print in foil must be in mirror mode. So flip them horizontally using the flip icon. Now click Share. Download. Select the PDF print. Download. Then open it. Click the print icon. Select your printer. More settings. Use System Dialog. Select your printer again. Scroll down to more options. Select Photo Printing. Under Media, choose Glossy Photo Paper if that's what you're using, or Matte Photo Paper if you're using matte cardstock. Set the print quality to high and the paper size to letter or whatever you're printing. Click Print. Remember, first load the cardstock or photo paper to print the color design. Then print the foil designs. I use my Canon Pixma Mega Tank Inkjet, but you can use any color inkjet printer. After printing, we'll cut them with a guillotine. While we cut, we can print the foil designs. Since foil comes in a roll, I cut a page to match letter size. The gray side is the printable side. If you load it in the rear tray, it faces forward. If you use the cassette, it faces down. Now cover the design with DTF powder. Make sure it's fully covered. And don't worry about the powder. You can reuse it for the next projects. Then cure it using an oven. Bake it at 120 degrees Celsius or 250 degrees Fahrenheit for 180 seconds. If you don't have a DTF oven, use a heat press. Leave the press about a quarter-inch open. Place the design inside, don't press, and let it heat at the same temperature and time or until the powder has melted. Here, I'm showing you an example with a larger design I pressed on a t-shirt. If you want to learn how to customize t-shirts using this kind of foil, check out my tutorial on my channel. To press the foil onto these cards, I'll use my Cricut Easy Press and preheat it to 305 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll press for only 10 seconds. While it heats up, I'll trim the foil designs as close to the edges as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect, but the closer the cut, the easier to align on the card. Now place the foil cuts on the card, align them carefully, and then place a piece of parchment paper on top before pressing. I like using parchment paper because it's nearly transparent and let me see the foil position in case it shifts. Now press at 305 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 seconds only. You can use a heat press or a home iron. Going to let the film cool down completely before peeling it off. In the meantime, I'm going to press another design. Personally, I think this is a very practical way to personalize items for those who don't have a laser printer. In the description of this video, I leave the links to all the products used in this tutorial. Now that it's completely cool, let's reveal the design. You'll be amazed by how it turns out. Look at that beautiful finish. And as you saw, the process is very simple. You design your car, print it in two parts, apply the foil, and you're done. You could leave it just like that, but I like to press it for another 5 seconds. I place the parchment paper on top and press it again. This gives a beautiful textured finish. Look how lovely. I love the texture it gets after pressing. Here we have some very elegant personalized cards. Clean off the excess foil with a lint roller. This is just one example, but you could also create foiled cards for weddings, birthdays, Mother's Day, Christmas, and more. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and above all that it was helpful for you. If you like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.